Zoom like a boss. Hi, hi. This is so much fun. Yeah, yeah. Guess I gotta put on my glasses or I can't see. So here we go. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get started in 1 second. I gotta check and make sure I'm live everywhere I'm supposed to be live. Okay, let me see. Looks like I am. We're gonna start soon. You know, I gotta have my theme music. So if you can't hear me, give me a second. We're in record mode for Zoom update. Hey. Yeah. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay. Now I'm trying to make sure I'm going live on YouTube here. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're about to go in a second. I'm slow. Here we go. All right. Oh my goodness, I have to do that. I do. Guys, if you've kind of hung out with me for a minute, mainly all of 2020 and some of 2019, that is my song. That's my thing. And it's Zoom like a boss. So anyway, guys, I'm so excited you're here. I see that you're here. I got some folks on YouTube, got some folks in my leveraging Zoom to grow your business. Looks like I got a couple of people, and I got to make sure that on my main page that's actually showing people, because sometimes it doesn't show people. It's kind of crazy. Okay, gotcha. I think it is. Let me just check it. Nope, it's everybody. That's good. Good. Okay, so what I'm going to do, we've got so many things going on. All right, I'm going to spend about 30 plus minutes sharing with you the latest in Zoom. And I'm hoping that at the 6 o'clock hour, that's 6 p.m. Eastern, that you will follow me over. I need a little bit of a break, but that you can, which is why I'm all dressed up, that you can follow me over to the Zoom Like a Boss Awards. The very first ever. And I know some of y'all like, Marquessa, what is Like a Boss Awards, really? You know what, guys? There have been so many brilliant folks out there, more than I even have the capacity to provide an award to. But today, the ones that I think have made, I guess you can say, the greatest impression on my heart by watching them. Some of them I had the privilege to mentor, and just in my zone, in my aura. And I just want to inspire others, that would be you, to see why I thought that they would be ideal for these awards. And guys, I have different types of awards. I have the Zoom Like a Boss Influential Award. I have the Zoom Like a Boss Mastery. I I can't remember the official name, so I'm going to zip that one because I don't want to get them wrong. But it is worth you guys participating for a few reasons. One reason is you get a chance to be inspired so that you can up your game in zooming like a boss, or just zooming to grow your business, leveraging Zoom to grow your business. That's kind of my thing. So, and it's such a big deal. I know that the world is Zooming, guys, but many of us, we don't just Zoom personally, but we Zoom professionally. Okay. But it's interesting because even Zooming personally can be a big deal. I was speaking to Mama Rose yesterday, and I know you're thinking, who is Mama Rose? Mama Rose is my grandmother. She's 91 years old. She turned 91 the first week in December 8th to be exact. And, you know, she could just never get on Zoom. It was just too complicated for her. But I was determined to get my Mama Rose on Zoom, right? So I got her on Zoom. And anyway, I spoke with her yesterday. And she was telling me some things, because me and my grandmother are pretty close. And she was telling me, you know, baby, I'm going to write my life story. So I want to share with you guys, and I hate to sort of tease you like this, but this is an example of Zooming like a boss, whether it's personally or professionally. But she shared her goal as a 91-year-old woman. And she's been talking about this for a while, but this is I hadn't heard it in a long time, how important it was for her to share her life story. And what was so cool is it popped into my head, you know what, Mama Rose, you can do that on Zoom in a very easy way. You can share your life story and archive it for the world to experience and learn from it. And yeah, I didn't break down every single way of how to do that. I said, Mama Rose, I'm going to not only make sure you can do this like now, because my Aunt Beverly is home with her so she can help out with the technology part, but I want to show how you're doing this so that others that may have a grandmother or older people or younger people or authors or whomever, they want to do this. I want them to know that they can do this by leveraging Zoom. So guys, that's an example. And so I'm gonna break it out and all that. So you got to stay connected to me. Here's a quick little tip, and this is so cool. Thank you guys. I see you over there on YouTube. I see you in my Leveraging Zoom to Grow Your Business Facebook group, which I invite everyone to join. If you want to hang out, like rub elbows, share your biggest questions, especially strategic questions, and make some serious money by leveraging Zoom in your business, I highly suggest that you join that Facebook group by going to zoomtogrow.com. That's Zoom, TOgrow.com, and you can hang out with a lot of Zoom stars. And again, several of those Zoom stars will get special awards today at 6 p.m. Eastern. So stay tuned, guys. And don't worry, I got a lot of Zoom updates, so stay tuned. But anyway, go to zoomtogrow.com. I want to do something like, oh my gosh, should I? I'm going to give you guys my number. That just scares me because I do not like to give my number out. Not because I'm all that, but I'm just very protective of, I'm such a loud person that I'm in my personal world. I like the quietness, but if you really want to make sure you know what's happening, mainly in 2021, that's what this is for. I'd like to give you my number, not to, to call me, but to stay connected to me. So I'm going to give you my number. So pull out your pen. Okay. I'm doing this. I know you're like, really? I'm like, yeah. I know it's weird. And then I'm going to get to some other things. So let me give you the number. I wrote it somewhere. Here it is. Y'all ready? It's 917-724-8462. Again, that's 917-724-8462. That's my number. If you want to kind of stay connected on leveraging Zoom and just everything that I'm working on and some big things, big announcements coming in 2021. Please, you got my number. Okay, so don't say I didn't give it to you. All right, guys. So now that you have that and you know about the Zoom Like a Boss Awards, by the way, if you're like, Marquessa, this sounds great. How can I sign up? Go to zoomqueen.com, zoomqueen.com, and it should be one of the first things that come up. And there's a link, and it's not going to be live stream, guys, because this is so special and precious. I just want it to be the folks that show up. And it's going to be so cool. Oh, I'm so excited. And if you stay a little longer, it's really only 1 hour because I know so many people are busy right now. So I wanted to keep it short. But if you stay a little bit longer, I'm going to sing. I'm going to sing. I'm a karaoke singer now. I'm not going to be the professional singer I was so many years ago. So I'm putting that out there, but I'm going to do my only karaoke song that I just love doing. I'm so proud of it. And I'm going to do it today on that wonderful, Zoom Like a Boss Awards, but I'm going to do it towards the end, like, second hour. So don't be trying to show up at that time either. You need to come on at 6. Otherwise, you ain't gonna be able to get in. Okay. Okay, guys. So let me go. Zoom. Oh my gosh, guys. Like 2.5 million updates seem to come out every single week from Zoom. I don't know what's going on, but 2.5 million updates. It's crazy. And the most recent update came out December the 21st. When was that? That was like a week ago, right? Yeah, I think it was exactly a week ago. So my first advice to you is you need to make sure you have the latest version of Zoom. If you do not, you are limiting yourself like 1 million percent. 1 million, is that such thing as 1 million percent? You are limiting yourself. So you might say, well, that sounds good. How do I do that? The easiest way to do that, guys, to update to the latest version of Zoom is to go to zoom.us/download. Okay. Zoom.us/download. Okay. Zoom.us/download, latest download, and it'll give you the latest version of Zoom. Let me tell you why you want to do this. So you ready? Like, oh my goodness, this is huge. And I'm going to hear a couple of things I'm going to talk about so you can make sure you hang around. Something big has happened with Zoom when it comes to breakout rooms. And I almost cried. I'm so excited about this. So you want to make sure, and if you're listening to this and you're like, breakout rooms, what are you talking about? It's basically just imagine being in person, right? And then you want to break out your audience into separate rooms. That's been on Zoom for quite a while. And it's one of the wonderful bells and whistles that so many users love. Well, guys, they just keep taking it to the next level. So I'm going to share some big news in case you didn't know regarding breakout rooms. Like, cool. Here, see y'all over there on YouTube. How you doing? Guys, put your comments there. I do respond to them. It means a lot. So put your questions, your comments, all that good stuff. Okay, here's something else. One of my Zoom Enterprise members, and by the way, guys, Zoom Enterprise is like VIP Zoom. And you don't have to be a VIP to have it. It's literally only $15 more a month. And it gives you so many bells and whistles that it's a no-brainer. So if you're interested in learning more about that level of Zoom, I invite you to go to zoomqueen.com and you'll see something that says Zoom Enterprise or Zoom VIP. Click it, check it out. I got a little less than 40 licenses left and they're going fast, guys. So don't say I didn't warn you, but go and check that out. Anyway, one of my licensees messaged me. She says, oh gosh, Marquessa, I just had my own event or meeting the other day and I was so upset because Zoom, I got hit. I got Zoom bumped. Okay. I got Zoom bumped. And that really sucks when you get Zoom bombed. It sucks so much, so it hurts so much. So one of the things I'm going to ask you guys to do, and I did a whole thing on this, but the quick and short and dirty of it is, it really matters, guys. If you don't want to get Zoom bombed, I would invite you to, number one, enable. You hear me? Enable the waiting room. That's important. Okay. I know sometimes folks don't want to enable the waiting room because they just don't want to. And you can put your own message in the waiting room. You can. It's almost like coming into before a person joins you on Zoom, they get a chance to experience your reception. You know, there's a little message welcoming them. I don't know why I can't speak. I haven't had any wine yet, or eggnog. Giving them a warm welcome. You can put your logo in there. You can even put direct them to a link to download a resource. So there's a lot of benefits of using the waiting room. Okay. But guys, if for no other reason, security, that means that person has to go through that to get to you. Okay. And it does help to have someone else if it's a large meeting that's going to let everybody in. Anyway, here's the quick and dirty, because this is quick and dirty, guys. You have to really be in my Zoom training for me to go deeper with you. And if you are Zoom Enterprise licensee of mine, you get access to all of my deep Zoom courses of over $1,000 worth of Zoom courses for free as a licensee. Otherwise, you're going to go to zoomqueen.com or zoomlikeaboss.com and you can buy one of the courses. So here's the deal. One of the things you can do, guys, and I wanted to give you kind of the bigger picture step by step, here is what's so cool. And this was an update. Remember, I said you want to download and have the latest Zoom update. Guys, this was an update as recent as about 3 months ago. Not even. It's about 2 months ago. It was very, very recent. So if you're not updated to the latest Zoom, this is an example of missing out on some really important updates. So one of the things I would invite you to do is, again, I said it at the top of this. By the way, this is recorded and it's on all the places I'm live streaming. So if you got here late, just rewind it and watch it again. If you can't find it, go to my YouTube channel. Just type in Marquesa Petway, my first and last name on YouTube. You can find it that way. New channel. So I'd love if you subscribe while you're over there. Anyway, when you go into your Zoom, there is a security symbol on your dashboard, guys. Everybody knows that by now. If you don't, you know now. Okay. If you see that bomber, if you see that person, listen to me closely. Take off my glasses. If you see that person, you click that symbol immediately. Don't start to panic and go, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't let them go crazy on you yet. You want to make sure you're on your dashboard and then you want to click that security thing, click it. And then something will come up that says suspend participation. Matter of fact, I did screenshots so you can see exactly what happens. Okay, so don't be afraid. You're going to keep your meeting. All it does is it goes into a suspend mode where everybody's like, and then and literally all of the cameras go off. All of the videos go off. I mean, the audio goes off, the videos go off, the chat room is closed, no more screen sharing, the breakout rooms in, the recording pauses. It immediately suspends all activity. Okay, even yours. Okay, that way, if somehow they took over hosting duties, it suspends everything. I know you're like, okay, so then what's next? Once it suspends everything, then you have a moment to just sort of get yourself together, and say, all right, I need this meeting to go on. Then you can decide who you want to now give them privileges. So now they can come back. So the people still stay there. And what I would do is at the beginning of the Zoom meeting, let people know, hey guys, if something happens out of my control, if something happens, I need you to stay in and follow my instructions. Because what's so cool is you can still give instructions, but only you. Okay, so the quick and dirty of it, again, you can always go to zoom.us and click FAQs if you want more specifics. But the bigger part, the piece I want you to walk away with is identify the security thing right in your dash, in your control dash as a host, okay, as a Zoom host. Click on that baby, you can suspend the whole meeting. I would practice it with friends. I would practice it with family. If you have something big coming up, like a holiday party or a New Year's Eve party, practice it, practice it. And guys, stop putting your Zoom link on Facebook. Don't do that. You notice I didn't give you guys, I'm coming out of Zoom right now. I'm live streaming to you, but I'm coming out of Zoom. No one has access to my Zoom room. And I'm doing Zoom Like a Boss Awards. I have you going through a lot to get there. I have you going to a website. Then when you click on it, you got to register. And then after you register, I got you jumping through some hoops. Do not try. And if you're going to share your Zoom information, share it in a closed space, like a private Facebook group or something like that. But think about it. If you send out, or a private email list, as private as you can get, but really protect your Zoom information. Here's another tip. You can do this now, guys. Put a link inside the email that says click here to join Zoom, and don't give the meeting information. Okay, so I can get deep and dirty on that. Again, I want to give them more highlights. So that's one of the things. Now let me give you something else that I promised. How are you guys doing? How are you feeling? I see you out there. I love my Leveraging Zoom Facebook group. It's always the most participants there. Again, a lot of rock stars. I also have quite a few people showing up on my page. You guys are new. I normally do not talk Zoom on my personal page, but I'm doing it. And then I have some people on my business page, and it feels good. So thank you for being here. I love that you're here. Quick reminder, it is almost 5:30. I'm going to stay here until about 5:45-ish. Okay. Then I'm going to take a quick little break, and I'm going to hop over on Zoom Like a Boss Awards, where I have the privilege, I feel like the luckiest girl, of just giving some big official public love to so many Zoom stars out there that are just taking their business to the next level by leveraging Zoom. So I want you to hear how they're doing it. Don't you want to know, well, what are people doing? This is like a water cooler thing, right? But it's much more fun. You get to dress up if you want. And you don't have to dress up, by the way. I don't want you to feel like, oh my God, I don't feel like dressing up. You don't have to dress up. Just show up at 6 p.m. How do you get there? Go to zoomqueen.com. It's a quick link site. Okay. A little place that you can go for a lot of little links. Keep going to the link that says Zoom Like a Boss Awards. Click on it and you'll see a way to register. So I'll see you there at 6 p.m. But I want to give a little bit more of an update while I'm here. And guys, if you're loving this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just type in Marquessa Pay Oil on YouTube and you'll find me. And then again, I invite you to join my Leveraging Zoom to grow your to grow your business. By going to zoomtogrow.com, and I'll take you right into the Facebook group. All right, so here's the next thing, guys. Are you sitting down? I know, just like you, we love breakout rooms. And I love breakout rooms because you can just do so many things with breakout rooms. Okay, and I get deeper into that in my training. But here's what's new, like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to read it so I can get it right. Co-host. These are people that have similar privileges to the host. No one has, let me just take a sip of water. No one has as much of a privilege than you, of course, as the host, but your co-host now have way more privileges. And guess what? This is huge, guys. Oh my God, this is big. Now co-hosts have the same breakout room controls as the meeting hosts, such as starting or ending breakout rooms, assigning participants, etc. That is huge because for a very long time, Zoom would only allow one person in the meeting, and they had to be the host to control all of that. And part of me understood it, but part of me was kind of annoyed because I may want to move people around, blah. I can move myself around as a host or co-host, but I couldn't move others around if I assign somebody else as host. So now you can. Thank you, Zip. Hi. And that was on December 21st update. So again, if you haven't updated, you got to go to zoom.us/update, or I'm sorry, download, zoom.us/download. You're going to miss it. Hello. These are things you want to get. All right. What else did I want to share? Oh, here is something else that I also wanted to share, guys. This is huge. How many times have you done a Zoom session and you were like, darn it, I didn't like the way it started, or I didn't like the way it ended, or I made that mistake in the middle, or and you wish you could edit it? Anyone raise your hand? Raise your hand. I'm acting like I can see you raising your hand right now. Raise your hand. If you just tuned in, you're checking out Zoom Queens updates. I'm letting you know the latest from Zoom. This is my last one of 2020, and I'm not going to be back till February. So make sure you get my phone number. Yes, so I can text you what I'm doing and what's going on. My number is 917, write this down, 917-724-8462. My number is 917-724-8462. Use it wisely. I'm watching you. I'm gonna watching you. No, that's not how that song goes. Anyway, I'm watching you. Or make sure you're subscribed to me on YouTube, or make sure you go to zoomqueen.com, download my free ebook, y'all, about creating a polished Zoom background. This is not a polished Zoom of green screen virtual background. This is a real background behind me, but I have a ton of beautiful Zoom virtual backgrounds, and a lot of people don't know how to do it without looking like an alien. Okay, I'm talking about perfection, like perfection virtual. So if you're thinking, I want a perfection like Zoom background, make sure you download my free ebook. And I also share with you equipment that I recommend, and it's free, y'all. So go to zoomqueen.com. It's all there, and you'll be on my email list. Woohoo. Okay, so let me share with you how to edit a Zoom recording right in Zoom. This is beautiful. So again, I have the steps right here. So let me pull out the steps for you. Okay, let me go over here. I see you guys over there. This is so cool. Now, guys, if I have a few extra minutes and I've shared all the updates I'm going to share, I'm going to pop into my favoritist group. I know it's most favorite. I just play on words sometimes. My favoritist group. I'm going to drop in there and see if there are any questions. But let me go over here where it says, oh, and did I mention I was going to sing later? I'm singing, y'all, my one and only most favorite karaoke song, the only one that I can sing. Yes, I'm going to do that later during the awards. I'm not going to tell you when. You just got to show up. So, and please still come and see the awardees, because that's the main show. Do not come because I'm singing, please. Because I can sing karaoke, y'all. So anyway, where am I going? Okay, I'm sorry. I have all the steps here to tell you how to edit a video. So this is really kind of cool, guys. I'm not talking about, there's nothing, no deep editing or anything. So what you're going to do, you're going to log into your Zoom account, right? You're going to click on recordings on the left panel. You're going to click on the actual video, guys, that you want to trim, the actual video. So find that video, right? Now, on the bottom right side of the screen, you will see the scissor out icon, scissors, right? You're going to click on that scissor icon, right? You're going to slide the ruler to trim the beginning or the end of the video, or in the middle. And then click save, right? Now the link you share will this is huge, guys. This is huge. Now go to last week's. Again, you can go to youtube.com/MarquessaPatWay. That's how you can find it. Listen to my last Monday Zoom video where I talked about all the recordings and all the different bells and whistles of recordings. And oh my gosh, how big of a deal it is. And in full disclosure, it's difficult to experience how awesome Zoom is if you don't have an enterprise account. So you can also go to zoomqueen.com and grab your license. But anyway, I talked about that. And so one of the things I shared is you can share recordings. If you don't already know this, you can share recordings from your Zoom account just with a simple link, guys, like a HTTP link, and Zoom gives it to you. Yes, they do. Zoom gives you the link. Hello. You don't have to download the video, upload it to YouTube, upload it to Vimeo. You don't have to do that. You just go into the back end of your Zoom account where the recording section is, and you can look at it and you can share recordings in multiple ways. And I shared that on last week's Zoom update. Okay. Anyway, back to the trimming. Now, once you've done everything I just said, which is essentially click on recordings, look for the video, look for the little scissors, and then decide, what do I want to cut out and clip? It's as easy as that, guys. You can't go wrong, because you still have access to your original Zoom file. And I would play with it with like a file that I don't care about, because I don't want you to make a mistake and then hate me. But it's so cool, because sometimes, I don't know why folks do this, and I've heard this from other Zoom stars. Well, they'll make a decision, I want to auto record because I always forget to record. That's not me. I like to come on, look, make sure I got nothing in my teeth, make sure my Zoom browser working. You know, I like to come on and have my backstage time, right? But a lot of people like to come on, and as soon as the meeting starts, they go into record mode. The downside of that, in my opinion, is you don't have time to prep. You know, you don't have time to tweak or do whatever it is you need to do. So a workaround, if that's you and you're one of these people that likes everything recorded, a workaround for you is to get comfortable trimming your video right in the Zoom dashboard. Isn't that cool? Yes, you're welcome. So anyway, if you're like, Marquez, I need more information, just go to zoom.us/FAQs. It breaks it down there. But guys, it's really easy and it's so cool. And now you can even share, well, you can always do this, but you can always share, it's so easy. There's so many things you can do, but you can share a trimmed, edited recording. And that is like awesome for a lot of us that use Zoom a lot, and we're concerned about, oh no, I didn't mean to do that or say that, or wrong slide, or blah, 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 blah. So it's excellent for intro and extra if there's some things you want to do related to that. Okay. Here's one of the final things I do want to share with you guys is, if you're wondering, okay, I love this, Marquesa, but when is Zoom coming out with lower thirds, which means, you know, I can see you, but I can see the name right there. When are they going to come out with all of that? Here is a tip. At the end of the first quarter, there will be 2.5 million more updates from Zoom. And they will include, and they are not limited to, you're listening to me, lower thirds, okay, bubbles from your participants' heads, so you know exactly what they're thinking, debrief rooms, so that you can bring some people in and say, go to the debrief room, or go to the VIP room, or all that good stuff. And it just, and guys, oh my goodness, you can already kind of do this a little bit. Chat goes to the next level. So you can highlight and star certain chat messages. You can assign co-host that can run a certain post in chat. It goes on and on and on. So you want to stay connected to Zoom Queen so that you're updated with not only what's happening, because they release so many updates, but why you should care. I do want to give you guys a resource, by the way. A resource that I want to give you is my team. They were listening to me as they usually do. And like right now, I live in New York City, and I know I got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm that kind of girl. I just like stuff, right? But anyway, I can often hear the water being turned on. I can hear the heater turning on. It's just full of noises. New York is just a noisy city. So you're constantly dealing with background noise. And so one of my team members said, Marquez, I can hear background noise. I was like, cockle-doodle-doo. Why? Because, I thought that I had added this app because I recently got a new computer. And so I didn't realize that I didn't add this app on there. Guys, when I added the app, all of the background noise was gone. And I already have it on my other stuff. So here's a little tip for you. It's called Crisp. Now, if you go, it's called Crisp, like Crispies, isn't there a cereal called Crispies? I really don't remember, but like Crisp. I just feel like I like my bacon crisp. I don't know what other way to use it. That's the name of the app. You can Google it, or you can go to Zoom Marquesas Resources. You can type it into the Facebook search box, Marquesas Resources, and it gives you a ton of resources I use, y'all. I got it all kind of stuff. I mean, there are resources that will help you manage a Facebook group in your sleep. Okay. So if you want to know, and the best part is these resources are inexpensive, like my favorite word. Like I'm one of these people, I've always been addicted to project management systems, CRM systems, and the like. But I love when I can find a system, but I don't have to pay $99 a month for it. Do you hear me? So if you want to know about, okay, I want to know the latest and greatest and what you recommend in terms of just wonderful resources and tools, such as CRISP, I invite you to join yet another Facebook group by going to type in Marquesas Powerful Resources. If you cannot find it, if you join my zoom2grow.com Facebook group, it's one of the suggested groups there. Otherwise, just call me or text me at 917-724-8462 and just say, what was that resource again? And I will send it to you. Okay. And if you use my affiliate link for that, I tend to give you something in return for it. Okay. Okay, guys. Oh my gosh, it's 5:40. 5 more minutes. I got 5 more minutes before I get, this is extra long. It's normally only 25 minutes or so, but I made it extra long because this is my last one until February. And I know you're like, until February? Guys, I'm going underground in January. Yes, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be underground, literally. Yes, I'm so excited. I do it every year. And it's exciting. I have my shovel ready. I have all my dirt. Okay, it's more metaphoric, but I will be underground. And if you want to know what that is and why I do it, make sure you're connected to me in some kind of way. Because although this is my last live event, I am going to send a video. I'll post it in different places, probably on my YouTube channel and some other places, but I'll post a little short video on what I do and why I do it and why it makes the biggest difference in my business every single year. So January is more of an incubation month for me. I happen to turn a year older, guys. I'm not going to talk about what that is. I don't want to talk about it right now. But anyway, I turn a year older and I do everything I can to sort of just be extremely focused where I work on my business and not in my business. When you work in your business, you're working with your clients, kind of like I'm doing right now. And when you work on your business, you're working on your business. And these are just projects that I just do not have the time to manage, frankly, the rest of the year. So I do this every year. It's a big deal for me. I tell the world. So don't be mad at me. If you message me in January and you don't hear from me, don't get mad at me. I'm warning you. Okay. So anyway, if you want to know what I do and why I do it, make sure you go to, I know you're going to say it. Make sure you just stay connected to me, whether it's through the text phone number I gave you, zoomqueen.com, get on my list by downloading the free ebook, blah, blah, blah. All these different ways you can stay connected. Okay, so I just gave you this great resource, CRISP, which is a game changer. So again, I got 3 minutes now. I'm going to look in my Leveraging Zoom group to see if any of my wonderful Zoom stars posted anything in here. And guys, just to remind you, I am singing. The last time I sang was a year ago on a cruise ship. It wasn't bad. So, and I used to be a professional singer, but I'm no longer a professional singer. I don't have the voice for it. I use my voice instead to do what I'm doing now. Inspire, empower, all those good things. Educate. That's what I use my voice. Edutain, I call it these days. But I still love singing so much that I do it through karaoke. And so the awards ceremony, Zoom Like a Boss Awards, which you can again register for it by going to zoomqueen.com. I'm going to, it's going to be all about the awards, and we'll have a little fun in there somewhere. And if you stay on a little bit longer, We'll have some eggnog together. Virtually, this is not eggnog. This is my Weight Watchers silver cup. Anyway, you'll have, and I'm going to do some karaoke, and hopefully a couple of other people will as well. So let me look in here and see if any of my leveraging folks have anything to share with me. I've stayed on kind of long time. Hey guys, it's so good. I still got some folks over on YouTube. Hi, leveraging everywhere. So this is fabulous. And I'm actually going to go over there to see if there's any questions posted. Any questions for me, anything I can address for you. So let me see if there's anything there that's there that I can address or answer for you. So I'm looking in here to see. So let me see if there's this, because I don't want to make sure. Okay, guys, if you're over there, say hi. I see that you're there, but because my service tells me that you are, but you got to leave comments if you want me to. Thank you guys for subscribing. I love that. Again, I really didn't take advantage of YouTube much. So I'm starting to have build a YouTube presence. Okay, so let me just check and see if there's any last minute questions. If you don't remember what I covered, I talked about, oh, hey, Ruby. Look, Ruby Newell, past national president of National Speakers Association. She must be listening to me. She has to join Request's Powerful Resources. And so does Scott Dell. I see y'all. Makes me feel good. Awesome. Okay. All right. So I'm looking for it. I'm trying to find it. Okay. You know, I can't multitask, right? There's like no such thing as multitasking. And I just want to see if there's any questions, because I literally, guys, it's 5:45. It took me so long to find it. So guys, I'm going to close out of this. Please follow me over there. I want to take a quick little break so that I'm not, you want to refresh. I want to make sure, the makeup is good and I'm not all crazy and blah, blah. I want to be ready for the awards. This is a very big deal. I remember I thought to myself, how can I just honor so many people and say, I see you out there that are just doing it. And guess what? It's a win-win, because it's like water cooler talk. You get a chance to see, well, what are people doing to really grow their business on Zoom? What are they doing? I know Marquesa does it. I know this person does it, but what are they doing? So guys, please join me by going to zoomqueen.com. Okay, and then you'll see something. I'll show you. I can't get into my group. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you this. I'm just so organized today. I love it. Thank you for your time, your energy. I love it. All of you that have paid even a little bit attention to me as I've talked about Zoom. And just so you guys that don't know or wondering, did I just kind of start this whole Zoom thing once the pandemic hit? The answer is no. I have been addicted to Zoom. I'm going to say since I was born, but not quite. Since it launched. Okay. And a lot of my fellow professional speakers will attest to that. I love it. I just always thought it was amazing. And I'm like, how could you not want to use it? And I literally would host meetups at our annual speakers conference from NSA. So that's how much I love it. And so, of course, when the pandemic hit, I kind of felt it made me feel good to help so many and educate so many, and just for so many others to start to identify this amazing platform. So it makes me happy. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to zoomqueen.com. I'm going to share my screen because I will continue to talk, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going to share this with you guys, and I'm going to get out of here. Okay. So I like to come in with my music and leave with my music. So guys, I'm going to hit share screen at this very moment. Give me a second. I'm going to hit share screen. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to share this right here. Here we go. Boom. You see this, guys? Look at this. So this is the Zoom Queen page where you can go to for a lot of little links. One of the things I'm doing is you'll see when I come back in February, my mega website that's been working that combines all my millions of sites. But I do got a major site, and I got Zoom Like a Boss. It was created a couple of months ago. So I figured I was tired of directing people to all these sites. So I said, you know what? I need a page that kind of just sort of serves as my director. And that's what zoomqueen.com is. But if you go here, guys, you'll see Zoom Queen, Zoom Like a Boss Awards. Click here and it will take you to this page. You can register right here. And I'll see you over there. Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh. And happy pre-New Year. I don't know that you can really say happy pre-New Year, but you can't say post-Christmas. So what do people say? Happy in between Christmas and New Year's. I have no clue. Whatever works for you guys. I truly wish you a fabulous holiday season. I do. I really, really do. I wish you that. I wish this for everyone. And I'm excited about going into a new year. All right, guys, I'm going to take off the glasses. I'm going to get out of here. And I'm going to end here with my favorite song. Don't forget, 6 p.m. Meet me at Zoom Like a Boss Awards. See some true Zoom rock stars. Like, oh my gosh, rock stars. See what they do. Okay. They don't even know they're getting this. So hopefully they'll be there. If not, it'll shouldn't have hurt my feelings because I didn't tell them. But I kind of did, but I didn't. All right, guys. See you later. Okay. See you over there to Zoom Like a Boss Award.